Let's review the Meditation Sidekick Journal by Habit Nest. Before I begin the review, full transparency, you should know that Habit Nest sent me the meditation journal for review, and there will be an affiliate link to the journal in the description. With that said, I'll still review the product as objectively as possible. Let's begin. So what is the Meditation Sidekick Journal? To put it simply, it's a journal that you write in for 66 days, with each day introducing something new related to meditation. There's also about 40 pages of material discussing various things about meditation before you dive into your daily practice. And for your daily practice, there's a page with prompts and questions for you to write about. Here's an example of how one of the pages would look like for a day. For you guys to really gauge whether this journal is worth buying, I think it's best to hear about the full experience from someone who has completed the journal. I actually started the journal around March, but didn't complete it until June due to some missed days for various reasons. Before I started though, I already had a morning routine that contained a small section of 5 minutes of meditation and then 5 minutes of journaling. So it was pretty easy for me to transition from that to using this meditation journal. What I didn't have and what the meditation journal gave me was a sense of forward movement for my meditation and structure for my journal. Each day was a small bite of information to think about or explore. Sometimes it was deepening my understanding about what meditation really is. Other times it was introducing what the different methods are and where to find the best resources out there for further practice. No matter what it was, that sense of moving forward was there. And being able to see yourself go from day 1 to 8 to 24 to 50 also really helps reinforce that forward movement. Even though the prompts don't change much for the journaling part, the questions are broad enough for you to answer them in a new way each day. There are also different suggestions on different days about what to write about, so that's one thing that keeps things fresh. Compare this to back then, where I focused on my breath for 5 minutes every single time I meditated, and wrote about whatever was on my head for the morning. It felt stagnant and messy. So I can definitely say without a doubt that my experience with the Meditation Sidekick Journal was overall very positive. There are, however, a few critiques that I have for the journal. My biggest one, which is arguably a nitpick, is grammar. Occasionally I would catch a sentence that was phrased funny. As someone who pays a lot of attention to details, my error senses tingle quite a bit when I see them. I should also note that I emailed the creator and he said that he would fix them for the next versions. So that's something that's good to know. Other than that, my only other negative would be that I'd like for some of the things I learned from their referenced sources to be part of the journal itself. But that's not an issue as long as you go to the recommended sources. And those are my thoughts on the Meditation Sidekick Journal. I want to also mention that this is the first ever structured physical journal that I've ever used, meaning it had prompts and ideas for you to write about instead of just a blank piece of paper. As my first, I gotta say that it's definitely been a fun experience. I'm planning on exploring a lot more journals like this in the future. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention. A great thing about being a physical journal is that if you place it in the right area, it makes it more likely that you'll write in it. Your computer and phone can be pretty distracting, so having a dedicated physical journal can be very nice. So should you try out the Meditation Sidekick Journal? I'd say if you're a beginner at meditation or haven't tried meditation at all, it's a great journal to start with. If you do meditation regularly, but you still feel stagnant, give it a try. It might help give you the forward movement that it did for me. Or if you want to try something new like a 66-day meditation challenge, this is the journal for you. Once again, I'll have a link to the journal in the description if you want to check it out. Let me know if you guys recommend any journals like this one, or if you have any questions about the meditation journal. Good luck with your meditation, and I'll see you in the next one.